started?
I guess so.
Yes. Good day. We're here in the city of
Okay, so the village that I grew up in is like in the middle of nowhere, and there used to be this hot air balloon race, and it took off from like the hill behind my house, which is like a completely unlikely thing to happen, but unlikely things happen to me with alarming frequency. No, there was this hot air balloon race, and what happened was like all these hot air balloons would like take off from the hill, and they would all race to get to this certain point that was like a few miles away or something, and then it would be the first one to land won the race. Hence race. So my dad would just like take me up. It happened once a year. It was like an annual like balloon race, and my dad would take me to see all the balloons taking off. And I remember, because this is like one of the earliest memories I have, and it's like totally like sepia tone. I don't know. It's like an Instagram memory, but I haven't seen balloons in a really long time. So yeah.
Majority of the time that when people film me is always me playing with my hair, trying to do something with my hair, because I've got this strange obsession with my hair. But that's not my story. My story is my first ever proper gig, which was Roxy Music, and it took me absolutely ages to find like tickets for it, and when I did, we were right at the back. But despite that fact, when Brian Ferry and well the rest of Roxy Music came out after like the support band and everything, I kind of freaked out and I started crying, like properly, just tears running down my face, and while people were cheering I was crying. And this is like one of my favourite memories, because Roxy Music was my first gig and also my first cry at a gig. So I'm that kind of person. I'm the kind of person that cries at gigs.
When I was younger, me and my parents, my mum and dad obviously, and my brother would go on holidays a lot to really weird abroad places. We went to Florida a lot, and they were always kind of exciting and then also not exciting at the same time, and I always kind of thought that's what holidays were meant to be like, you know, exciting but also not exciting, and then something that you would look back on, you'd be like, yeah, it was fun, but nah. So for a long time that's what I thought holidays were meant to be like. And then one summer we went up to Balnagown, which is a place up in the Scottish Highlands, which was weird for me because usually we're out of the country when we go on a holiday, and I wasn't really sure what it was going to be like, if it was going to be like fun or if it was just going to be boring. And we went up and there was this really like idyllic, picturesque sort of cottage that we were staying in, and it had like a huge garden, and then there was only ever really like fields around it and like tracks that you could wander around, and big lakes and swans, and it was so different from what I was used to. And I guess it was the first holiday that I'd been on that was actually any fun, and I don't know, I just kind of always remember that place as really, I guess I kind of romanticize it a little bit in my head, but it's always just a place that I always really think of fondly, and it was nice, yeah.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay.
Where does it end?
It's not over till it's over.
Thanks.
Goodbye.
Good.
Goodbye, America.
I've been Nella.
I've been Nella. And you've just heard some really philosophical, interesting things.
I'll be here all week. I'm trying to think of questions, but I can't really think.
Julia, if you were an animal, what kind of animal would you be and why?
What's that? A pine marten, cause they're red, and so is my hair, and also I just like pine martens.
What was your dream job as a child?
God. I think I went through a couple. I had the really stereotypical common I want to be an ice cream van driver, because you know when you're 5 you don't think about being like fiscally responsible. You just want to eat ice cream all the time. And then I think after that I wanted to be big time famous for a while. I wanted to be proper, like, you know, where everybody knows who you are and you can't walk down the street without people saying hi. And I think that kind of went away when I realised how much I dislike people. So you know, I've kind of settled on the dream of being moderately recognisable and fiscally and financially secure. Wait.
Welcome to suburbia. He's gonna come out with a shotgun. Get out of your punks.
Do you think that you will ever truly achieve your life's goals?
I've been asking myself that a lot recently. Just because of all the like the previous things that have happened to me, a wee while back. But I think if I try hard, if I try really hard, a lot harder than I'm trying now, I think there's a possibility that I could get somewhere. And I think if I just even get the tiniest bit somewhere, then I think that will be me achieving my life goal.
Why are you such a big fan of the Urban Decay theme?
Because, oh man, I don't know, because I'm like a badass pastel goth. No, because it's almost like all the shit that people did happen, but has been overthrown by nature and then taken back into the womb of society. I don't know. I'm scared of the stingy nettles. Can you help me get down, please?
This isn't fun. This isn't
Go,
stage
Nella,
fun.
go.
This is dangerous. Stop.
Yo, Nella, go, Nella. Nella, just
Declan,
jump.
You're stressing me out.
Jump, Nella, jump. Nella, you need to man up.
Please don't touch me.
You need to man the fuck up.
Don't touch me.
Stinging nettles. How lovely are things?
Wow. Guess it depends what kind of things you're talking about.
Things.
In general, I think, you know, overall, big picture, things are pretty lovely. This question's kind of brought up all kind of arguments that I have in my head all the time about whether I'm an optimist or a pessimist, and I haven't quite decided because I'm optimistic about some things and then pessimistic about others. But overall, I think I would have to say that things are pretty lovely and are genuinely on the up and up when it comes to loveliness. Things are getting lovelier all the time. I think you just have to look for them.
Well, that's good.